welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I will be sharing with you my 2018 luxury wish list. So if you guys are interested to know what they are, please keep on watching. This time around, I'm going to do it a bit different from how I've been doing the previous years. I'm going to separate my wish list into two categories. One is the realistic one versus the unrealistic ones. How I determine whether they are realistic or unrealistic is by looking at three factors, and they are availability, practicability, and also cost. And you should know cost is a very big factor in anything that we purchase in our lifestyle. But anyways, let me start with the realistic wish list. So I have three categories, and they are bags, shoes, and also others. Under others, I put all the accessories. So we'll start with the bags first. The first item under bags is by Louis Vuitton, and it's actually the Speedy 25 Damier Ebene, and it's the bandolier design. You guys might be surprised, because if you guys have been following me long enough, you will know that I own two Speedy 30, and they are in the monogram and also in the Damier Ebene canvas. But I've yet to update you guys on this, but I kind of like, sold both of them because I realized that I've not been reaching for them as often as I should, especially these days when I have a toddler. Carrying tote bags like that without any shoulder strap is very not practical in this case, so I sold them off. But I realized that having a Speedy in my collection is like a must, because these are classic design bags that you need to own in your collection. The second item is also from Louis Vuitton. This one is the Pochette Métis. Okay, I guess you might have heard me talk about this quite a lot in my Instagram stories or on my Instagram. I have always wanted to own a Pochette Métis. I went to Europe searching for it, but unfortunately it was also not available there. Very disappointed, of course, and when I came back to Singapore, I continued my search. Still not available in the color that I want. So I am still crossing my fingers, hoping that I can get one. And there is this new color that I just recently saw on Instagram, and it's in pink or hot pink. And you guys know I love my hot pink, which I will, show you guys over here. It's a very beautiful hot pink color, which I really hope that I could get my hands on it. I mean, it's either that or the berry color, but I've already informed my SA, so I'm just waiting for good news from her. The third item, also from Louis Vuitton, it's the twist, and it's in the MM size. I'm not sure for you guys, have you ever noticed that the Louis Vuitton displays these days are displaying all the twist handbag? I mean, that's what I noticed in my country, Singapore. They have been displaying all the twist handbags on the windows. It's really a very beautiful bag. I've tried it before, and I've always wanted it for years now, but I just didn't, buy it. I guess it's because of the other bags that came into my wish list. But anyways, I think it's really time that I should prioritize and get this bag. And I believe Louis Vuitton is trying to publish or trying to showcase this bag a lot. As you guys know, Louis Vuitton is trying to promote a lot of their leather products. So this particular one is really under the spotlight right now. So I am hoping to get a tri-color one, which is a bit difficult because tri-color ones are usually seasonal and they run out really fast. But if there is no tri-color ones, I was hoping for a pink one. There are two shades of pink that I noticed, the light one and also the hot pink. I've tried both of them. I love both of them. It's just that I've not yet made up my mind. So hopefully when I've got, the funds ready and it's available, I'm able to get my hands on them. The next item, finally, nothing from Louis Vuitton anymore. It's from Chanel, and this is actually the classic mini flat bag. I used to not really fancy the mini bags because I feel that they are so small, not practical. But after looking at so many people on Instagram, on social media, wearing them, posing them, and make them look so gorgeous on themselves, I decided to go to the boutique and try it on, and I realized that it's not actually that bad. It's very practical, very funky looking, it's very small, very tiny, but it can actually fit a lot of my daily essentials. I do have some criteria that I hope to get, which is this mini bag has to be the chevron pattern. It has to be a bright color one, because I feel that with a smaller bag, it's cute that it is in a brighter color. I hope that this bag could be in caviar leather. So for this mini one, I just hope that it's something that is carefree and the leather is easy to maintain. So that's the reason I'm hoping that, you know, it will be a caviar leather, bright colors, and also a chevron pattern one, because I don't own any chevron pattern handbags at the moment. Last but not least, another handbag from Dior. So this is the Dior Rama bag, and it's in the metallic calfskin with the micro canage motif. This is another bag that I've been postponing for years and years. I guess it's because it very much resembles the Chanel boy bag, which I do own. And these days, I realize that they are in colors that are so attractive, like red, the orange, and for this season, they have it in pink, and light pink, and hot pink. Oh my god. So these bags are really grabbing my attention, and I've yet to see them available in the boutiques, because recently I went to the Dior boutique, but I did not see them available in those colors yet. But hopefully the next time when I am down there, they do have it in those shade of pinks, because oh my god, they look super beautiful. Enough of the bags. I think 5 bags for the year is pretty sufficient, I would say. Next, let's go into shoes. I've got 3 shoes which I hope I could get them within the year. The first one is from Chanel, and it's the ballerina flats. I don't really own a lot of luxury shoes because I still have that perception that, you know, shoes are meant to be walked on dirty floors, and if your shoes are so expensive, it will really pinch me if those shoes get dirty. But still, I do want to own these classics because I feel that these classics will never run out of style. So the one that I am looking for is particularly in the leather material. It has to be red because I'm hoping to match it with a lot of my red handbags that I have. The toe cap area, it has to be in black because I think the contrast of red and black looks really nice together. The next pair of shoes is from Christian Louboutin. Well, I have never owned a pair of Christian Louboutin shoes because majority of their shoes, I believe you guys know, they are all high heels, they are all very pointy. But anyways, the one that I wanted in my wish list is not a heel, it's actually a pair of wedges, and it's called the Pyroclo or the Cataclo. I've tried this in the boutique and I gotta say that it's really comfortable. It's an open toe or open shoe concept. They do have in different heights, but the one that I want to get is something that is maybe lower in height, that is like this high, because with that height, I believe I could still chase my toddler around if she gets very active. So I've tried it on, it looks really nice, it has different kind of colors, but I'm setting my eye on the gold ones. Last but not least, a pair of footwear from MS. I don't own any footwear from MS because I feel that their footwear is also ridiculously expensive, but because I have this new Evelyn bag that is in that red shade of color, I was thinking, why not, you know, get a pair of footwear that I could match really well with that bag. So the orange sandals came to my mind because it's something that is flat, it's comfortable based on what I read online, and the price wise, it's okay, I should say. So I'm hoping to get it in my size because I did try on them last year. I think they're pretty comfortable, but unfortunately they don't have my size. Things get swept up really fast in my country, and I think it's the same for you guys out there wherever you guys are. So hopefully I'm able to get my hands on them. Last but not least, from the other categories, which includes the accessories and SLG, it is only one item for the time being, and it's from Cartier. It's the Love Ring in pink gold. I have been loving this item for the past couple of years, but I didn't take the plunge. Reason is because I'm not sure whether I want to spend so much money on a ring. I thought it's time to stop being so hesitant and just go for it, because after all, I love wearing rings and I love the design of it. It's a thicker width ring and it looks very edgy against all my other accessories. So I am really hoping that this time around I don't get chicken out again and just go into the boutique and get one Alright you guys, those are the items under my realistic wish list. I'm not sure whether is that a long list or not, but hopefully I'm able to stay within that list and not go beyond. But right now I'm going to share with you the unrealistic wish list, things that I really hope that I can get, but I know that it's not within my reach. So let's start with the bags again. And the first item is from MS and it's the Kelly 28. Okay, don't ask me what color or what material and things like that. I've not thought so far because I know that this item is not realistic to me, so I dare not even dream that far. But anyways, I really hope that I could own the Kelly 28 because it's such a beautiful bag, and I believe it's also practical enough for me because it has a shoulder strap. I mean, between the Birkin and the Kelly, of course the Birkin looks very luxurious, very sophisticated, but in terms of practicability, I think the Kelly 28 suits my lifestyle even more. But of course, you guys should know it's not easily available in my country unless you get it from a personal shopper or a third party. I'm not sure how you call that, but otherwise you won't be able to get it so easily from the MS boutique. Let's talk about the cost. Okay, it's not a affordable handbag. It costs at least 10,000 Singapore dollars. So it's not something that I want to just take out that money and pay for a bag at the moment. The next item on this list is from Louis Vuitton and it's the Capucines in the BB size. Love this bag. I've tried it before. It looks really stunning. But the thing is, the cost wise and also the availability. I saw this particular one back in Europe and I believe that it is not available in Singapore because sometimes Louis Vuitton may manufacture bags for only certain countries but not in the country that you're living in. Last but not least, it's from Chanel and it's the classic in medium size, black caviar leather in gold hardware. I do have the classic flap in the jumbo size, but I really hope to get the one in black, but it has to be in the medium size because I realized that the jumbo can be a bit too big and too heavy for me. So the medium size looks so cute, and with that black caviar leather and the gold hardware, oh my god, it is basically a perfect bag to own in your collection. But you guys know how expensive Chanel classic flaps can be these days. I believe it can be as much as 7,000 to 8,000 Singapore dollars. I might be wrong, but this is just a rough estimate. But yeah, as I said again, it's definitely something that you need to have in your collection, and hopefully one day I'm able to add it to mine. Enough of bags, let's look into the shoes. These are shoes that if I can have them, I mean, why not? But come to think about it, they might not be so practical for my lifestyle. Number one, it's from Louis Vuitton and it's the Wonderland Flat Ranger boots. You guys have been seeing a lot of YouTubers, Instagrammers unboxing or parading or posing with these beautiful boots. Love them too, and I really wish that I could own one because I want to join the crowd and, you know, parade in these boots because they look so gorgeous and they look pretty comfortable. But the thing is, Singapore is a very hot and humid country. I mean, how I wish I could wear boots every day. Some of you guys might say, screw the weather, just wear what you want to wear. But when you are staying in such a hot and humid weather, you can't wear boots and last the whole day because by the end of the day or maybe by midday, your feet might be drenched with sweat, or your feet might be smelly because of the hot and humid weather, which can cause your feet to sweat. So, you know, these are the factors that make me think twice about spending that money on a pair of boots. Plus, these boots are not cheap. I think they are retailing like about maybe 1,000 to 1,500 Singapore dollars. I'm not really sure. I mean, they are very beautiful boots to look at, but whether will it be practical for me to wear them out on a hot day like most days, that's another question that I have to really ask myself really well. Next is from Christian Louboutin. Yes, as I mentioned again, everyone wants to own a Christian Louboutin heels. Who doesn't love a red sole, right? So the one that I am looking at is actually the Pigale 85mm. Alright, they have up to like 120mm if I'm not wrong, but I tried the 85mm and I think it is still wearable, bearable, quite okay to be walked on. So I am looking at the one in either the black, just a black matte leather, or the black patent leather. I know that if one day I do really get this shoe, I will just be wearing it on occasions, which can be counted using my, these fingers over here. But still, as I said again, it is still nice to own this pair of shoes. Last but not least, a pair of shoes from Gucci. This is the Princeton velvet slipper in the fuchsia velvet. Alright, these shoes have been making headlines on social media. They look really Instagram worthy and they look so beautiful on pictures. I've tried them on. It's like you're walking or stepping on clouds or cushion or fur. But honestly speaking, with all that fur coming out at the sole or the side of the shoes, if the weather starts to rain, I mean, definitely this pair of shoes can't be worn at such weather. Plus, in Singapore, the weather is super unpredictable. It can be very sunny at one point and it can be rainy at another point. So I seriously do not want to risk dirtying all those fur on that shoe, because honestly, that pair of velvet slippers ain't cheap. But they are really beautiful. Plus, this fuchsia velvet color kind of like matches my Gucci Marmont velvet handbag that I have. But anyways, it's still a very beautiful pair of shoes to own, and I believe you guys who have it, you guys must be enjoying it a lot. But for my case, I don't think so. It's practical in my lifestyle and also the place that I'm living in. Down to the last category of others, and the first item is from Cartier, and it's the Love bracelet that has 4 diamonds and it has pink gold. Alright, anything that has diamonds, you guys will know it's going to be very, very, very expensive. But it's this particular one that really attracts me the most. Honestly, I am not very picky about whether that is diamonds or no diamonds, but if I have a choice, I love the one with 4 diamonds because it makes the entire bracelet look really, really chic. The next item is from MS, and it's the Collier du Chien, or in short, the CDC bracelet, and the color is in Rouge Tomate. Well, obviously, the reason I choose this color is because I want it to match my Evelyn bag, and I really love the CDC bracelet because it's a very thick bracelet and it has that huge studs, which makes it really very edgy looking, and I like that. It's still okay for the price wise, but it's not readily available in my country, so it's going to be a challenge to get it from the boutiques. This is the final item and it's from Louis Vuitton. It's the eye trunk for iPhone 7 Plus in the monogram reverse canvas. When Louis Vuitton newly launched this item, I was crazy over it. But after looking at the price, quite an expensive item for just a handphone casing. But if you look at it on the practical side, it's quite a big handphone casing. It's quite bulky. So money-wise, practicability-wise, I believe that's the reason why I put this item under the Unrealistic wish list. Okay, you guys, it's quite a long list for both realistic and also unrealistic, but there they are, my luxury wish list for this year. I'm not sure how close I can get to all of them, but hopefully, at least 50% of them. But anyways, I really hope that you enjoy watching this video, and if you do, please give me a thumbs up. And follow me on my social media because I would love you to follow me there, and also follow me on my YouTube channel by subscribing. With that, have a great day, enjoy yourself wherever you guys are, and I will see you on my next one. Bye!